There is something profound about creation. Whether it's a painting, a book, or a project you completed at work, creation is the highest form of human experience. Creativity is a skill, if mastered, can have life-changing effects. In a study conducted by IBM, it suggests that creativity is one of the most important skills to learn in order to thrive in the 21st century economy. The problem is many of us have difficulty being more creative because of the misconception that only the geniuses among us can be creative and isn't accessible to us mere mortals. But this belief is wrong. In fact, all of us can be geniuses, achieve greatness, and use our higher mental faculties that can lead us to create the life we want to live. Hi, I'm Frank Nunez with Teaching University, and in today's class, we'll be discussing 5 ways to be more creative. Before we start class, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can watch all my lectures in personal growth, entrepreneurship, wealth building, and creativity. Step 1. Discover your passions. All of us have talents, abilities, and passions that make us unique as individuals. Discovering what you love and are good at can inspire you to make new choices that can ignite your creative abilities. What are some of your passions? Maybe you love to paint. Perhaps you enjoy reading and writing. Or maybe you love entrepreneurship and building businesses around solving problems. Or your passion could be as simple as developing relationships and having conversations with others. Following your passion doesn't require you to have to give up your day job, though this often happens with many of us, i.e. the great resignation. But by pursuing passions that make you feel alive, even if you aren't proficient at them, can dramatically enhance your creativity. Step 2. Play games. There are countless studies that show that playing games can stimulate the mind because we are introduced to new novel experiences that can enhance our problem-solving abilities. Even playing sports or exercise can improve brain function and remove negative mental clutter that can reveal new ideas or solutions to problems we may have never realized before. Games help us become less analytical, where we begin to use our instincts and express our authentic selves by using subconscious mental faculties we don't normally use. Step 3. Start taking action. What hinders creativity is when we don't act out on our ideas and stay in our comfort zone. The brain likes novel experiences, and when we keep doing the same thing over and over again, we never give ourselves the opportunity to create new experiences. And by taking action and getting out of our comfort zone, it forces us to think on our toes and use new skills that can transform our businesses and personal lives. More importantly, by stepping outside our comfort zone, we create new positive memories and emotional experiences that can encourage us to continue taking action on our ideas. Joe Dispenza, author of Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, says, "To be empowered, to be free, to be unlimited, to be creative, to be genius, to be divine, that is who you are. Once you feel this way, memorize this feeling. Remember this feeling. This is who you really are. By embracing what it feels like to be a genius, to be free, to be all-powerful through the actions we take, we begin the process of transformation where we become deliberate creators rather than victims of circumstance." Step 4. Get into flow. Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, known for his work on flow, describes this mental state as when you are so immersed in what it is that you're doing, you forget about space and time, are less analytical, and are using your mind and body to its utmost potential. Mihaly states, "The best moment in our lives are not passive, receptive, relaxing times, although such experiences can also be enjoyable if we have worked hard to attain them. The best moments usually occur when a person's body or mind is stretched to its limit in a voluntary effort to accomplish something difficult and worthwhile. Optimal experience is thus something that we make happen. For a child, it could be replacing with trembling fingers the last block in a tower she has built, higher than any she has built so far. For a swimmer, it could be trying to beat his own record. For violinists, mastering an intricate musical passage. For each person, there are thousands of opportunities, challenges to expand ourselves." What Mihaly is saying is that human beings are at their best when they're living their best life by challenging themselves to where they are forced to change and become something more. It was Tony Robbins who said, "When you are not growing, you are dying." And the pinnacle of human experience is when you are authentically expressing yourself by pushing yourself to depths you never thought were possible and becoming the person you've always wanted to be. Step 5. Live in the present moment. Many of us live every day by reliving the disappointments of the past and worrying about what may happen in the future. It's when we are in this constant state of flux that prevents us from being creative because we are always in the state of fight or flight. By living in the present moment, we are no longer creating a predictable future based on the experiences of the past. Rather than living in survival, we are living in the here and now, where we can begin focusing on being deliberate creators of our lives and start to build great businesses, art, and the life we desire. Thanks so much for watching Teachable University, and I'll see you next class.